Hello! Here is the story entitled, You Have to Pray, Don't You? This is a story by Isaac Peretz and it's translated into English. I accompany the story with music and pictures, and the photos are of the author himself, Isaac Peretz. But you've got to pray, no? By Isaac Peretz, translated from the Yiddish by Nathan Ausubel. The happy day came at last for Berel the tailor, when his son the doctor was coming home for good. His son would build up a practice in his hometown. People would need treatment. In short, there was nothing to worry about. His son arrived on Friday, and on the Sabbath, his father asked him to go along with him to the synagogue. "I'm not going, Papa," said the doctor. "You're not ashamed to be seen with me, are you, son?" "God forbid, Papa! What an idea!" "Still, even if you are a doctor, do you think you no longer have to pray and praise God?" "It's not that, Papa." "What then? Tell me. Are you tired, maybe? Are you sick? God forbid." "No, Papa, I'm just not going." "I'm curious to know why." "Then sit down, Papa, and I'll tell you why." The old man put down his prayer shawl and sat down. "Well, go ahead and tell me." "Good. Now try to imagine, Papa, that you're a rich man, so rich that a ruble has little value for you." His father heaved a sigh. In order to make his son a doctor, he had run himself into debt up to the ears. Once upon a time he had owned a little house, but now no more house. Even his sewing machine he had sold. Now he was a lodger living among strangers. His father looked up. "Well, in short, Papa, you're a rich man." Imagine that across the way from you there lives a widow, a weak, sick woman with small children, and she needs help. His father looked up. "I'd help her, of course." "Now tell me, Papa, would you hold back until the widow came around to you begging for help, swooning and weeping?" His father looked upset. "God forbid. What for?" "Good," said his son. "Now, take God. Tell me, is he better or worse than you?" "What a question to ask." "All right. Since God is better than you, doesn't he himself know what poor, weak people need? Do you think he waits for us to beg him for help?" Or perhaps you think that we ought to praise God anyway. How would you like it, Papa, if someone praised you to your face? Ah, what a wonderful tailor! His father shook his head. Ach, it would make me sick with embarrassment. Right, that's because you're no fool, Papa. You couldn't find pleasure in silly praise. A good God, a fine God, who has created heaven and earth. What do you think? He doesn't know that himself? The old man fell into deep thought. Then he spoke. True. Everything you say, my son, is true. But all the same, you still have to pray, don't you?